welcome back to an episode of Hoops and Football. I am Shannon. Alright, so we are going to talk quickly about the VFL game on Sunday, the opener for Richmond. So 13-12-90, Western Bulldogs, 6-9, Richmond, 45. Look, not great, it didn't win. Good start from my bloody memory. Yeah, so we stayed with them pretty good until the last quarter. You can see they kind of blew us out. Obviously, that would have been a couple of changes from players coming on and off the ground. So, look, I remember there are a lot of players on this at the top of the list for disposals and that, but they're VFL listed. I really try and stick to the AFL listed players only, just because I don't know much about these other players. So, I just stick to the players that I know. We'll go from there. Jacob Blight. Alright, so I am quite frustrated with this one. We'll just break down his stats first and then we'll go on about it. Jacob Blight, 27 disposals, 24 kicks, wow. 3 handballs, 14 marks. The man is averaging, I swear to God, 10 marks a game. A minimum 10 marks. So, I still can't understand or fathom why we don't have Jacob Blight playing AFL. Now, some people say it's because Noel Bolter and Ben Miller, they're playing good. Noel Bolter's out of form, and I put my hand up and say that. He played in the VFL game against the Giants. It wasn't good to me. It wasn't good enough form to get himself back in. I know he has his curfew, and that's why he couldn't go and play. But I've just got a weird feeling this curfew stuff is really getting to him, and I feel like the club itself should just, hey, we're going to give you what we're doing with Lawler, what we're doing with Smiley, what we're doing with Hotman, what we're doing with Gibcus. Conditioning. We're going to give you the next 2-3 weeks off. He is a part of our long-term future. We didn't sign him to 7 years for no reason, and he is actually a really good defender. But if you're not going to bring Blight in as a defensive player, then you bring him in as a forward, because he marks the ball so well. And right now, that's a big issue for us going inside the 50. Like, yeah, we had 14 marks in the seniors, but we don't normally have that. Normally, it's like 4 or 5. I think our season average is about 8.9, so it's not enough marking. This guy, reaching the forward, would be able to outmark most people. He's a big boy. He's solid. He has a really good cardiovascular system. He runs all day. He won our 2K time trial. Just blew past McIntosh, and I'm pretty sure McIntosh won the last 3 or 4 years in a row. So with his height, he can pinch ruck. So you don't have to. You can take Sims out. We know he can pinch ruck temporarily to help out Toby Nankervis. So he can play back. He can play forward. He can play ruck. So he gives you 3 options, all that play to come in and help. And look, I feel like if we don't start playing him in the seniors and showing him love, the talent that he is, we're going to lose him, and he's going to get asked for a trade back to Fremantle or West Coast. And I don't blame him. I really wouldn't blame him. Being that good, he's averaging over 25 disposals and over 10 marks a game in the VFL the last month. That shows me that he's in terrific form, and we have a defender who's out of form. Needs to be fixed and changed or tried something. Taylor Young, 23 disposals. Good to see him getting back to probably how he used to be. He was actually a really good defender. I really loved him when he was playing AFL. It's hard to see him getting back in as well. So he could be a player that gets squeezed out at the end of the season, or a player that we trade. But he had a good game. 23 disposals, 16 kicks, 7 handballs. 9 marks. So as you can see, our defenders are really good at marking the ball right now. 3 tackles. I swear to God, I get this wrong every. Jacob Kaczynski. There we go. 17 disposals, 10 kicks, 7 handballs, 6 marks, 1 tackle, which is quite good. James Trezise, I'm probably saying he should come in this week. I just looked at our buddy match reviews who we're playing. I can't remember who it was now. Adelaide, that's right. Adelaide, the MCG, which unfortunately another top 8 team. I think Trezise needs to come in for Hugo L. Smith. Hugo L. Smith's form is a bit down, and I would like to bring in James Trezise and bring that left foot in. He got 16 disposals, 5 kicks, 11 handballs. Like that ratio to change a bit. He's actually quite good by foot. 4 marks, 2 tackles. The one that I was really excited to see, Taj Hotton. 14 disposals, 7 kicks, 7 handballs, 3 marks, 2 tackles. Watched a bit of the game, some of the highlights come up, and you can see he's that he hasn't lost that step. So I've been watching some of his highlights when he was in the under-18s. And he just stepped around players like there was nothing there, and you could see it in the VFL. You can see that he wanted the ball. I love that they didn't get hurt, so he's got through that. But I didn't use the I word there, thank God. Kicks the ball quite well, presents quite well, and marks quite well. So I think we could see him probably playing in the seniors. Maybe if he keeps this up and gets gradually better and better. I think once he hits that over 20 disposals per game, gets 4 quarters into him, you probably see him coming in pretty quick. But a good game for him. You give him really well. Maurice Rioli, don't know if he played the full in the midfield like he did that couple weeks prior. But he had 13 disposals, 1 behind, 7 kicks, 6 handballs, 1 mark, 7 tackles, 4 clearances, which is quite nice. We really do. He's definitely, I think he needs to be now 100% priority midfield and just build him up to play midfield, and that's it. Jacob Bauer. So he could have had a game playing in the seniors. He had 3 behinds, 8 disposals, 5 marks, 3 handballs, 5 kicks, 1 hit out. So he did a bit of hit out. Lafau, really, I think he should be getting a game. He didn't have a game for it, but I think we need to bring it in to help Tom Lynch and get that more of a bigger body senior player to give him a bit of a break. He had 1 goal, 7. So he's averaged, I think he's kicked a goal every game since he's returned from his ACL. 7 disposals, 3 kicks, 4 handballs, 2 marks, 4 tackles. Oliver Hayes-Brown had 7 disposals. I think he's actually coming along a lot better than I thought he would, so I'm actually quite impressed with him. He had 7 disposals, 2 were kicks, 5 handballs. I love, and I will say this every time I've done the review for VFL, when I bring up Oliver Hayes-Brown, his kick to mark ratio is what it should be for a ruckman of his height and the way he plays. He does more handballs than he does kicks, and I love that because it just means he gets the ball, and when he does mark it, or gets the free kick, or whatever it is, he just handballs it to the player on the run. 2 marks, 3 tackles, 24 hitouts, and 3 clearances. Liam Fawcett, low disposals, but at least obviously shows you it's a bit effective. Kicked 2 goals off 4 disposals, which is quite well. 3 kicks, 1 handball, 1 mark. Matt Cleaner, 2 disposals, 1 kick, 1 handball, 1 tackle, and 14 hitouts. So not much. Obviously, we would love to see us win a bit more. We were pushing. I think we were top 4. I think this pushes us out. But it's good to see that Blight, as we can see, is starring and needs to come in. Houghton came back, didn't get hurt, so we're good. We'll see him next week again. And Taylor Young has recovered quite well. And I want to see Maurice Rioli switch to more of a midfield role. That's it, guys. Just a bit of a breakdown of the VFL players. Obviously, some venting a bit of frustration about how Jacob Blight's not playing, and happy to see the Taj Mahal is going to be a superstar, hopefully. Alright, guys, that's it. Please, before I go, hit that like and subscribe button and help me get to 500 goals. And thank you all for watching my show. And as usual, and always, go Tigers and stay safe.